is a form of exercise that we gain as the Chinese tradition.
Tai Chi has many physical and emotional benefits. Some of the benefits of Tai Chi include decreased anxiety and depression and improvements in cognition. Today, we are going to demonstrate you 4 movements of Tai Chi. For the first movement is commencing form. The first movement is a simple movement, which is you need to make sure your legs are open, stretch your hands in front of your body and relax. After that, you need to breathe in with your hands up. Make sure your hands are going straight with your shoulder. And after that, move your hands down with breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And that is the first step of Tai Chi movements. You need to make sure that your body are in the straight position of posture. When you are doing these steps, you cannot make your body are going to fall back or going to in front. Just take your posture and doing the step with relax. And that is the first steps of commencing form. The second movement is broadening one chest. For this movement, you need to make sure that your legs are open with your hands straight, relaxed by side of your body. After that, you need to breathe in with your hands up and make sure your hands are same level with your shoulder. After that, you need to open your hands and your chest widely. And after that, with breathe out, you close your hands and your chest and put your hands back to down. Let's start again. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And that's the end of the second movement.
We'll do the third, which is dancing with rainbow. First, open your leg. Make sure your both hands was relaxed. Lift your right arm with elbow bend. Make sure your left hand up straight like this. Breathe in and make sure shift your weight of body to the head, right side, and then switch it to left. Breathe out and then switch back. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, let's do it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, that was dancing with rainbow. The fourth step is twisting waist and swing arm. First, open your leg like this. Make sure your both arms relaxed by your side. Turn your body and the waist on the right side. Keep your knees slightly bent. Facing up your palm. With your right arm down at the side of your body. Breathe in and then breathe out. And then repeat it with your left hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So that was twisting waist and swing arm.
Now you know all the 4 steps. Now we all do it, all the 4 steps together. First, commencing form. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And now let's do the groaning one chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
The third is dancing with rainbow. So let's do it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. The fourth is distinguish and swing arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So that's all the 4 steps that you can do in your room or anywhere. Thank you.
There are 2 breathing techniques that we want to show you for today. Firstly is diaphragmatic breathing technique. This technique is also known as belly breathing and abdominal breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing trains you to inhale and exhale more deeply into your abdomen. Besides, diaphragmatic breathing provides us with a lot of benefits. It helps us lower our blood pressure, lower our heart rate, and decrease our stress levels.
This is diaphragmatic breathing technique. To perform diaphragmatic breathing technique, you are recommended to stand, sit or lie down comfortably in a quiet place and relax your head and shoulders. Then, one hand should be placed on the upper chest while the other slightly below the rib cage. Next, slowly inhale through your nose until your abdomen expands against your hand, whereas other hands should remain as still as you can on your chest. As you exhale through pursed lips, contract the abdominal muscles so that your stomach moves inside. This is 4-7-8 breathing technique. First step to practicing 4-7-8 breathing technique, you need to inhale for 4 seconds. Then, hold your breath for 7 seconds. And lastly, exhale for 8 seconds. A new cycle of breathing begins when you inhale again. Perform this sequence for 4 complete breaths. There are 5 basic sitting positions in Zazen meditation, which are the full lotus, half lotus, Burmese, and Sisa or kneeling. You may also use a chair. However, weight, flexibility, and body type all influence your experience of sitting in the Zazen. Because the body and mind are one, our posture directly affects our breathing and state of mind.
This is Burmese position. The first and simplest is the Burmese position, in which the legs are crossed and both feet rest flat on the floor. The knees should also rest on the floor, though sometimes it takes a bit of stretching for the legs to drop that far. This is half lotus position. Another position is the lotus, where the left foot is placed up onto the right thigh and the right leg is tucked under. This position is slightly asymmetrical and sometimes the upper body needs to compensate in order to keep itself absolutely straight.
This is full lotus position. The most stable of all the positions is the full lotus, where each foot is placed up on the opposite side. This is perfectly symmetrical and very solid. However, it requires a great deal of flexibility and it is not for every body type. This is Caesar position. There is also the Caesar position. You can sit Caesar without a pillow, kneeling with the buttocks resting on the upturned feet, which form an anatomical cushion. It keeps all the weight off your feet and helps to keep your spine straight. The last position in Zen is chair position. You need to keep your feet flat on the floor. If you have back trouble, you can use a cushion can be used to support your lower back.
In each of the positions, you need to place your left hand palm up on the palm of your right hand. Rest your hand in your lap. Keep your eyes slightly open, looking downward in the direction of the floor a few feet in front of you.